Now we'll see the next question. I'm going to read out that question you just said. X and Y are partners. Sharing profit 1:2. Their balance sheet on 31st March 2018. Asset side cash, debtors less provision, stock, furniture, plant and patents. Asset side creditor, outstanding expenses and capital of X and Y. They agreed to admit Jet for 1/5 share of profit from 1st April 2018. Goodwill of the firm was valued 16. Jet to bring his share of goodwill in cash. Okay, Jet has bring his share of goodwill in cash. So question is, if you see the questions, the X and Y are partners. Profit sharing their ratio 1:2. They are the old partner. Z is the new partner. His share of profit is 1/5 is his share of profit. He is the new partner, new one. His share of profit is 1/5. So Z brings his share of goodwill in cash. So cash account debit to premium for goodwill. Jet's capital is not given directly. We have to calculate the Jet's capital to premium for goodwill. Premium for goodwill. Premium for goodwill. Goodwill was valued 60. So Jet's share of goodwill will be 60,000 into 1/5. Jet's share is 1/5. So 12,000. 12,000. Okay. So next entry, you know it, premium for goodwill account debit to X capital to Y's capital in their sacrificing ratio. So this 12,000 will be divided between them in their sacrificing ratio. Future ratio in between the X and Y is not changed, so old ratio will be the sacrificing ratio. No need to calculate. So 1:2 will be the sacrificing ratio. So 12,000, this 12,000 will be divided into ratio 1:2, 1/3 and 2/3. So 4,000 and 8,000. 1/3 means 4 and 2/3 means 8. Okay? Means 8. Now come to the revaluation account. Start with the revaluations. Come to the revaluation account. Revaluation account. This is your credit side, this is your debit side. This side we write loss, this side we write gain. So revaluation account is a which account? Personal, real or nominal? It's a nominal. Okay. So first is related to revaluation. Point number 2, provision for doubtful debts be raised by 1,500. So when doubtful debts is raised, it's a loss. Provision for doubtful debts is raised by 1,500. I have written in short doubtful debts. It's a doubtful debts. Okay. We read it as doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts. Patents are valueless. It means patents is decreased to zero level. Patents is valueless. Patents are valueless. Patents given in the balance sheet is 8,000. Now it is valueless, 0. So it is decreased by 8,000. Stock be reduced by 10%. Stock is reduced by 10%. In the balance sheet, stock is given 1,20,000 in the balance sheet. So it is reduced by 10%. It means 12,000. 12,000. outstanding expenses be increased by 6,000. Outstanding expenses is increased. It's a liability. When the liability will increase, it's a loss. So outstanding expenses is increased by 6,000. Point number 6, 2,500 be provided for unseen liability, means unrecorded liability. For unrecorded liability, it's a loss. Unrecorded liability. Unseen liabilities is 2,500. All the amount is in debit side, no amount is in credit side. Okay? It means it's a loss. So we'll do the total this side. 0, 0, 5, 10, 1, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20, 2, 30,000 is the loss. Is it clear? 30,000 is your loss. 30,000 is your loss. So by loss on revaluation, transfer to old partners capital account, and old partners are X and Y. So this 30,000 loss will be divided in between the old partners in the ratio of 1:2, old ratio. So 10,000 and 20,000. 30,000 into 1/3, 30,000 into 2/3. So partners capital revaluation is clear. Now come to the partners capital account. Partners capital account. Come to partners capital account. Here are the three partners. Three column will be drawn, both debit and credit side. First one is for the old partner. Second column is for the third column is for the new partner. Okay, this is credit, this is debit. Particulars, amount in rupees, X, Y, and this is for new partner Z. Particulars, amount in rupees, this is for X, Y, and Z. By balance brought down. First of all, we brought down the previous balance of capital from the old balance sheet. The balance sheet on the date of admission. The balance sheet on the date of admission, the capital of X and Y is 1,50,000 and 3 lakhs respectively. Okay. Thereafter, you do this entry. This entry, I have not. This amount is not yet given, so this is also a missing item. I'll do this entry. Buy premium for reserve. Premium for goodwill, not reserve. Premium for goodwill. 4,000 and 8,000 respectively. Okay. 4,000 and 8,000 respectively. Is there any amount which will be transferred? This loss, this side, to revaluation. To revaluation, this loss. 10,000 and 20,000. Revaluation loss. So, goodwill statement is done. Revaluation loss is transferred. There is no fictitious assets in the balance sheet, no reserve in the liability side. That's it. Now we will find out the new balance first, because point number 7, Z to bring in capital equal to 1/5 of the combined capital of X and Y. Z will bring 1/5 of the combined capital of X and Y. So I have to find out the combined capital of X and Y first. Okay, so combined capital of X and Y, here I have just written by cash account for capital what I have to calculate. Now I am going to do the total. This side 00451, 1,54,000 and 3,08,000. Okay, going to write the same amount over here, 1,54,000 and 3,08,000. Now the balance carried down, 1,44,000 new balance and 0,008,82, 2,88,2,88. So X capital in the new form 1,44,000 and Y's capital is 2,88,000. Yes, 1,44,000 and 2,88,000. So combined capital of X and Y in the new form is how much? 0,002,3,4. 4,32,000. So Z's capital will be 4,32,000. Z will bring 1/5 share of the combined capital of X and Y. So 1/5 share of this amount. So 1/5 share it is 86,400. 86,400. So this will be the Z share of capital. So I'll write over here 86,400. This will be the Z share of capital. So the total cash will be given by Z, new partner, 98,400. 98,400. Premium for goodwill 12. Z share of capital is this much. So total cash will be given by Z is 98,000. Total capital given by Z is 98,400. So this is clear. Z will bring combined capital of X and Y in the new form. So combined capital of X and Y, X capital is this, Y capital is this or this. So combined capital is this. So 1/5 of the combined capital. This will be the Z's capital. Okay. Now come to the balance sheet. Okay. You remember only this much amount, 98,400 you remember. 98,400 cash you remember it. Okay. Cash you remember it is 98,400 because I am going to erase this one. Okay. To prepare the new balance sheet, I am going to erase this one, this area. And this side, the capital is how much? We have calculated. How much capital we have calculated? 86,400. I have to write 86,400 and 86,400. This is the new capital balance of the new capital of the. This is the balance of new partners capital. Now come to the balance sheet. Balance sheet as at 1st April 2018. Okay. Balance sheet. Liability, assets, amount in rupees, amount in rupees. Should I write debit and credit in the balance sheet? Yes or no? No? Why? Because balance sheet is a statement, it's not an account. It's not an account, it's a statement. So that's why we never write debit and credit in the balance sheet. We know that in the liability side, the credit balance we write in the liability side, and asset side we write the debit balance of assets. Okay. Now come to this one. Liability side. First information is your creditors. Creditors. Creditors in the previous balance sheet is 36. And what about creditors in adjustment? Is there any information about the creditors? Any information about the creditors? No. So directly I am going to write this amount in the outer column. Thereafter, outstanding expenses. Outstanding expenses. In the previous balance sheet it is 4,000, and outstanding expenses is increased by 6,000. So now the outstanding expenses is 10,000. It is increased by 6,000. You see. Now there is one unrecorded liability. I have to write unrecorded liability, unseen liability, unrecorded liability, which was not seen earlier. It is 2,500. Okay. Now asset side, you come to the asset side, cash. Previous balance of cash was 20, and the cash given by the new partner for capital and goodwill is 98,400. 98,400. Previous balance sheet 20 plus 98,400. So new cash balance is 1,18,400. Next is your debtors. Debtors. Next is your debtors. So debtors is 40,000, and we have to deduct the provision for bad and doubtful debts. We'll deduct it. There is a one change in the revaluation figure. Provision for doubtful debts in the balance sheet is 500, and provision for bad doubtful debts is increased by 1,500. So now it is 400. Previous figure it is increased by 1,500. So it is 1,900. So we'll deduct 1,900. So 00183, 38,100. Stock. Previous figure 1,20,000, and you see stock is decreased by 10%, 12,000. So the new figure of stock is 1,08,000. Come to the furniture. Furniture. There is no change in furniture. So furniture figure will be as it is, as before, 30,000. As it is, as before, 30. Plant. Is there any change in plant? No. So plant will be also as it is, as before, 2,72,500. No change. Now come to after the plant, patents. Patents is valueless. In the balance sheet it is 8,000 and patent becomes valueless. So I am not going to write the patents. Okay? Not going to write the patents. So this one is done. 1,500. Patents is valueless. Stock is deducted. Outstanding expenses is increased. And unrecorded liability. Okay? Now the capital balance. This one is the capital balance. Capital account. Capital account. X, Y, Z. So X capital is 1,44,000, Y's capital is 2,88,000 and Z's capital is 86,400. So 004, okay, 86,400. 5,18,400. 5,18,400. Okay. Now we'll do the total. Let's see. Total is equal or not. 009 628 816 1 5 or 1 6 or it is 5. Okay. 5,66,900. Correct. Now check this side. 001 to 5. Provision is 500 in the previous balance sheet. It is increased by 1,500, so this should be 2,000. Okay, so it is 38,000. 38. 4, 5, 9, 16, 24, 25, 26, 6 carry, 2 carry, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 or 7, 16, 1, 1, 2, 4 or 5. 5,66,900. I have done one mistake over here. I have written 400. However, it was in the old balance sheet. At the date of admission balance sheet, this figure was 500, not 400. So 500 plus 1,500, it is 2,000. So it is 38. Okay. So we'll prepare revaluation, partners capital and balance sheet, taking into account the treatment of goodwill, accounting treatment of goodwill, and fluctuation of the assets and liabilities, treatment of past accumulated profit and past loss will be adjusted, new partners capital will be taken into account, new partners share of goodwill will be taken into account. Thereafter we'll prepare the revaluation, partners capital and balance sheet. Okay, so read the question very carefully and then solve the problem. Okay.